officially done. Right, welcome back to another video. Rogue is officially done and I unofficially didn't qualify. So yeah, I finished 19th overall, which obviously isn't what I wanted to do, but considering on how I felt in the workouts, it's not too bad. I think I definitely bombed one of them, not bombed one of them, I just wasn't good enough, which was the wall walk one. That was the one I struggled the most on. But we'll just get straight into a recap of like the weekend. I started off with workout 3, which was the ring muscle up, power clean, shoulder to overhead workout. But yeah, the workouts came out early. They came out on Friday morning instead of Saturday morning, so I had all planned to go into the gym and just like mobilize and stretch out and do some like zone 2 and stuff, and then I could basically do the workouts instead, so I wasn't like a bit like, whoa, you're not chilling today getting ready for tomorrow, you're doing a workout. So that was a bit almost annoying. Yeah, so I did that workout on Friday and I'll run you guys through the workout now. So going into this workout, I knew this would be a stronger one for me just because of ring muscle ups, but I hadn't done many ring muscle ups leading into this. But yeah, when I started, I went out nice and smooth, not too fast, because I knew it would get hard real quick or I would get fatigued real quick. So I went unbroken on all my muscle ups until round 6, and I just did singles for the power cleans and unbroken on all the shoulder to overhead. But the power cleans were fine until I got up to like 6s and 7s, where my back just started to fatigue out a little bit. But the shoulder to overhead weren't too bad. The muscle ups weren't too bad, but I was just resting a little bit. Just fitness wasn't there 100%, and I was just trying to basically tell myself, just come on, just keep pushing, just try not to rest and just waste time. But I managed to do the 6s unbroken, and then I broke the rest up into 2 sets from the 7s, 8s, and then the 9s. And I got to the 9s got to the 9 ring muscle ups, and I only had like 30 seconds left, so I got 5 reps in just. But yeah, this workout, if I was to redo this maybe in, I don't know, 2 weeks or something, I just didn't feel like I was super competitive. My capacity wasn't super competitive. It was just more so me just being able to push myself and just finish the workout. That workout went okay, did it on Friday, and then I went back into the gym on Saturday to do workout 1, which was the 20-20-20, the 5 rounds of 20 of everything. This workout was not too bad for me looking at it, but I knew it would be tough because it was like a long workout, and it was definitely going to be 20 minutes. I didn't know if I'd finish it or not, but I knew the overhead squats would be fine for me. That was the only thing I wasn't super worried about. But yeah, did this workout, and pretty much I went out how I would normally go out and work out, and my forearms just started to blow up real quick because of the box step overs, toes to bar, and pretty much the rowing. And the thing that went to shit the most was pretty much my rowing. My rowing wasn't the greatest because my forearms were so blown out. They were like numb. I couldn't pull on the rower, so I was not the greatest on the rower. But the overhead squats did stay unbroken. I found those pretty good. I just could kind of breathe and just get them done. But toes to bar, forearms again, they weren't too bad, but then the step overs, I was very slow on those. I didn't want to pick those up. But I got 4 rounds plus like 4 calories on my first attempt on that. I didn't know if I was going to actually redo it. That's what I got on my first attempt. And then that's all I did for that day. And then Sunday I did the deadlift, handstand push-up, wall walk workout, which I didn't know how I was going to go. I was aiming for around like sub 10, somewhere in there. That was like what I kind of had in my head. But I did it. Did the deadlifts in 12, 8, 6, 4, which wasn't too bad. Got those out of the way quite quickly. I was actually happy with how the deadlifts felt. It felt pretty good. And then the wall walks was just slow, but trying to like make sure I didn't blow up, but I did. My shoulders just couldn't handle the wall walk plus the handstand push-up, and 15 of them in each round really fatigued me out for the last round. But I wasn't too happy with that workout, to be honest. I almost got capped, but I didn't expect to smash that. I just thought I would be a little bit better than what I was, but my handstand push-ups weren't the greatest. So yeah, I did 12, 8, 6, 4 on both sets of the deadlifts, and then the handstand push-ups were just sluggish, and then the second round just fatigued out, and they just slowed right down. Just wasn't doing enough reps per minute, you could say. By Sunday I'd done all the workouts, one a day, nothing too crazy. I got 11:28 on the handstand push-up workout, and I wanted sub 10, so I was like 90 seconds off what I wanted to do, and that was just because of the last wall walks. And then Monday, I knew I should have I would have liked to have been able to have more time to redo the handstand push-up one, whether or not I would have beaten it or not. But I redid the workout 1, the 5 rounds for time, and I just executed it a lot better. I was way more smooth on the row. I wasn't pulling very hard on the row. I was probably pulling like 12 to 1100 just to save my forearms, because it wasn't really about the row. Went unbroken on the overhead squats again, but they just felt better. The toaster bar, I broke them up into 3 sets instead of 2 sets from the start. So I went 8, 7, 5, and then I did the same thing for the step overs just to save my forearms, because yeah, they blew up last time a lot. But I was just way more smooth, way more composed in this workout, and I just had a bit more like, I don't know, grit towards the end. I actually did the toaster bar faster than I did probably on the previous round, and I did the step overs in 2 sets, so then I could get on the rower and then try and send the last 20 cals to finish the 20 cals. Would have been nice to get maybe a couple of overhead squats, but didn't have time. So I finished that workout beating my score by 16 calories, which I was pretty happy with. I didn't know if I was going to beat it, but I just executed it. I just executed the workout way better. So I was pretty happy to finish the weekend on that note. But overall, I wasn't super happy with how, I just wasn't super happy with my capacity in the workouts, which isn't bad because I didn't have much time to like prepare me to get like super fit and super like competitive in workouts, but my fitness was good enough for me, to be honest. If I was cleared earlier, that would have been nicer, because I would have been a lot more in the game. I think the handstand push-up workout would have gone a lot better, which would have jumped me up. But some of the scores from that workout were crazy. But my other 2 scores weren't too bad.
Bruh.
I don't think. But yeah, I didn't get much behind the scenes footage because Marnie was doing all the camera work. We had 2 cameras, this camera and my phone set up, and then we had to film all the weights and stuff. So it was a little more, not stressful, but just a little more going on compared to like online semi-finals where you just kind of say your name and then you just show your weights. We had to weigh everything. Wasn't that complicated, but it was just, you didn't want to miss anything because I know Rogue are very strict with their standards and stuff. Yeah, so that's Rogue done. We'll take a couple of days just to think about what I'm going to do, and then we'll pretty much get back into training and then focus on the next thing. And also I have some hats that I've made up. Focused. This is my logo. It's like a BM, except the second part of the M is a 1 because I'm going for that number 1 spot. And then it's got my signature on the back. So I've got black and white. It's just the same, but black and white signatures on the back. They're more like a running hat. I used to wear the TYR running hats, and they're very like flimsy. It's got like a shorter cap, and they got the like the clip thing, so you can clip it. I can't clip it right now, but and they're breathable on the side, so they're good for working out. So I use them to work out. I didn't want to make hats that were like the baseball style ones where you kind of just wear them to town or whatever, because I never go to town. So these hats will be available for pre-order soon. I just need to set all that stuff up. But if you guys want one, you have to get in quick because they didn't make many. But if they sell out real fast and you didn't get one and you want one, I will make more. But you'll just have to wait. So those will be coming out soon. Just look out on my Instagram story and post and stuff. But yeah, on to the next. Pretty much just keep training, and maybe I'll have another comp coming up, but we'll see. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the support over the weeks leading up, and yeah, hopefully I can get back to being competitive and actually start doing some damage in comps instead of being way down the back end. Because online semi-finals I was 29th, Torian I was 38th, and then this competition I was 19th. So better start doing some damage. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.